I played this before, haven't I? It's nice that I got updated, but I played this before. How have I not noticed? Well, I guess it's speedrun the shit. Money. Oh yeah, the playtime bonus definitely helped the fuck. Playing this for a while definitely does eventually have your gains be absolutely massive. This is cheaper and gives more consistency. I mean, if anything, the game's kind of chill, but it's exactly like a Roblox Tycoon. People don't really play these at all. Barely so little that they don't even show up. double the cash for just the dollar. What do you do? It's at this point where you can easily rack up thousands. You just wait until you can get auto buy, preferably. Yep. Breaking in a comfortable amount now. Now with everything, you don't have to worry about this anymore. Run around and do whatever. At this point, saving up for stuff is quite literally just a waiting game. Go do deliveries to pass the time. But sure, it nets you some extra cash, but for real, you get a lot more money from just waiting. It's not worth delivering at a certain point, because you literally get more cash doing nothing. It literally just becomes pointless at some point. Goober. Okay. I got plenty of surprising. With the help of the kitchen, this quickly going to drink. Yep. It's all about this. Also the playtime bonus. The longer you're here, the more money you're gonna make, the easier things are gonna get. It quite literally incentivizes being here for hours, I guess. And at the end of the day, it is just boring. It's a good time waster, but you are gonna get quite bored. Jesus Christ. I should go to sleep earlier. I should not be this tired when it's not even midnight. What am I doing? It does indeed get to a point where even just simply buying the wall is gonna get you more money because there wouldn't be much else you could get. And now we wait. Okay, what the majority of your time is going to be wasted doing. Waiting until you can afford it. Especially if you buy... Especially if you get the auto-claim thing very early, like I do. It's quite literally just a waiting game. Push through all this best you can. Then you just wait until you can afford more. Even the walls are $2,000 and give you more money for buying. That's how you know you're getting to the point where buying a wall gives you more money. It's quite impressive just how little it takes to get to rather extreme money. Funny thing is, I know I've been here before. Because I have the rebirth bonus. I think I have at least 2. Like, it goes up by 25% for every rebirth you have. So I definitely been here before. But seemingly it also got updated. Trying to get to the $1,000 per second. And if at this point you don't have autobuy, I applaud you. I also think you're kind of a fucking idiot. Because if it only takes... if it takes less than a minute to get 10k, you might as well just get autobuy. I don't mean from getting this far. As early as like 250 a second, you can just wait. And get autobuy. Do delivery, speed it up a little. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. If you're determined enough, you can get it at quite literally any point you want. It's just a matter of whether or not you're patient enough to do so. Already at that point where 2,000 is quite literally nothing to you. Now we wait till I get 50k. I'm gonna be a bit, sure, but it's not as long as you think. Early enough. This is what I don't really like about Tycoons. At some point, it's just a waiting simulator until you can afford the next thing. It grows boring eventually. And PvP is pointless because there's literally no benefit. It does nothing for anyone. Like, why bother to go out to kill people if you get nothing out of it and you don't lose anything for dying? All of your income's passive. Unless there's also somewhat of a PvE and there's mobs around that you can kill to get more cash, then there's no reason to have weapons in your Tycoon. Literally 0 point. Is it a bit of a hot take? Maybe. But seriously, if killing doesn't give you any benefit from any sort, what is the point of having anything to kill with? Why have weapons if they don't give you any extra benefit? Look at all these claw machines. And all for $6,900. AKA the real funny number. The silly nice number. Oh. actually have to stop and wait for a few seconds. Just so I can actually afford the next thing. Yo, who the fuck are these people? I don't know them, and I don't care to know them. But why have a poster of them here? This is a Tycoon game. I don't care about relationships. This is probably going to be over a gigabyte long. And I'm not going to care. I can always buy those stairs later. I think it might be a little faster than 1,000 per second. $100K for a fucking chopper. Jeebus. Or what my playtime bonus is by now. Wonder if it's been long enough for it to be over 100%. Well, if I know, and I definitely don't care. But I am wondering. I am curious. Another car. But yeah, at the end of the day, just a waiting simulator. What a shame. Yeah. Well. Funny thing, you can actually try to fly this. Try. It doesn't really go anywhere. Yep. 5% per rebirth. And now from here, it quite literally is just a waiting game till 300k. So, in the meantime, I might as well do some deliveries. I literally have nothing else to do. A million pizza. Getting close. To hold. And now that's a flat 75% bonus. And now it's actually 100%. Yep. It's literally just this, or its entirety. The fact that anyone has anywhere close to 30 doing nothing but this. Shit doesn't get any more expensive outside of rebirths. You're only ever gonna be able to rebirth faster. That's the only thing that really happens. That's it. You just endlessly grind until you can make like 1 million a second. Or whatever the fuck. Just standing here, doing nothing. That's it. And this is why I don't exactly like Tycoon games. It's not really fun, it's just a whole lot of waiting. Especially here in VR chat. Which is only a mockery of Roblox. Especially with the shit like this. This is but a mere mockery of what Roblox already has. And without a proper system for it, let alone a proper template, this is probably the best it's gonna be. It's more of a social hangout thing. Not this. Sure, there's plenty of games. Sure, there's plenty of creativity. But this was always more of a social game. And to hang out with other people. Make friends. And do stuff. Just so happens that games and hanging out coincide. I do wish there could be more Roblox-esque games here. Because technically speaking, Tycoons are the only form of that we have. Imagine if someone out there started recreating Undertale Monster Mania games here in VR chat with actual leveling and resets. Imagine that. I can't lie, that'd be cool. But also kind of probably difficult, if not just plain impractical. Who would even play those? All you do is kill. And how would attacks work? How would HP work? How would your own stats to level work? I think we can all agree with some part. Roblox is a bit more of a game engine, where its entire community makes all of the games. Just so happens to be ran by incompetent people. I really do wish it could be better. I really do. I know. It's just funny. Never for the people that actually keep the fucking game alive. Life is disappointing. It's just so unfortunate that all of that disappointment comes from people ruining what you most enjoy. That goes for any media. The biggest disappointment is something that you really enjoyed ends up going down the drain into a dumpster fire. If not, just straight up a sewer. It sucks. But there's not much you can do about it.